course, okay. I would love to see that too.
There's a hole upon it.
Okay, let it be so. How's everybody doing? How was that full moon for you? It was a good one. Yeah, you know, the moon governs our, not governs, but influences. Some people it does govern, but in our case, we're just influenced with our emotions, with the moon. And the calibration of the influence comes from all the other alignment that's happening around it. So in this case, with Scorpio and Taurus, it really brought up a lot of deep, deep hidden things that it was important to bring up. It was like mining. Otis, go get your pen. And so, you know, if you were resistant to it, it was very uncomfortable. And plus the Mercury retrograde was just wild that day for us, wasn't it, Jen? It's just wild. So Mercury, hallelujah, is direct today. So we're happy about that. And yeah, so I'm glad that I'm embarking on this big trip of mine that I'm going on Sunday evening to go on without having the Mercury retrograde dance. So anyway, but tonight what I want to focus on is Pratyahar. And Pratyahar is a state of being that is talked about in the Eightfold Path. So Pratyahar is really one of the first, it's the fifth stage of the Eightfold Path, and is the process of the mind taking all the energy of the thoughts and directing it all inward. And not just the thoughts, but the senses. So Pratyahar is the removal of the senses outward to inward. So it's a controlling, it's an intentional direction of all that energy that the mind contains, particularly from the senses, because the senses are what give us, you know, a reference. And I guess a reference is the best way to put it on what's happening around you. So you can, those are your lens. That's your lens that you interpret it through, are the five senses, right? And what we're going to focus on tonight is our radiance and beauty around all of that. So as I was starting to dive into what we were going to do tonight, you know, it's interesting. My process usually, sometimes it starts the day before, but in this case, it didn't start today till around, I don't know, 11, 12. That was like, okay, it's time to go in. I mean, I just listen, you know, when it's time to go into my library and start looking and seeing what's going to come through. So I found this old set that is a combination of things from the 70s. And I love doing the information that he delivered in the 70s because they're usually really interesting and they're often quite physical. So we are going to do the hot aerobic kriya tonight. And I know, Betty, we've done this many times. And David, you've done it with me as well. Derek, you'll recognize it when we start. It's the one where we repeat it and we're doing a lot of jumping around, shouting HUD, basically. Yeah, so it's a very exhilarating kriya. And but I want to utilize all that energy. I want to really build it up, and then we're going to hone all that energy inward. It'll be fun. So the teaching, though, that came through, which I found interesting, was the radiance and beauty of a person depends on the clarity and glitter of his circumvent force field, which depends on the balance of the left moon and the right sun sides of the body. So we're going to do these pranayams once we've done our hot aerobic kriya that are going to create that balance of the moon and the sun, the Ida and the Pingala, the feminine and the masculine. We're going to go right into that, take all that energy and boom, use it to create this amazing balance energetically and emotionally. So this first pranayama that we're going to do will create that balance and allow our mind to rid itself of doubt. The mind has many, many stages and states because it's constantly generating these waves of thoughts. And these thoughts are needed to relate to the world. And again, this is where your five senses come into play as well. Normally, though, when we do meditations, they're taught to restrict the flow of thought. Like, focus on the zero or focus on your breath or that sort of thing. But in this case tonight, we are going, because we really can't stop the thought production, but you can definitely alter your relationship and your relation to them very selectively. And so that's a big part of what Pratyahar is. And again, most meditations lead you to this state of suspension that I was just talking about, or the state of the void. And we have a lot of that too in Kundalini, where we go into the 0 point, the shunya, right? All of that. But there are few meditations and processes to teach us how to reach the state of Pratyahar, which, as I explained, it is the 5th stage of the 8 limb. It's the withdrawal of energy from the senses, so we tune them inward. And interestingly enough, because there's a lot of Tibetan Buddhism wisdom and practices, because it is a Tantra practice, and the Tantra practice is a big envelope, a big umbrella, rather, that encompasses a lot of the Buddhist traditions. So it's the first stage. Pratyahar is the first stage of the 6th branch yoga, the Sadhananda yoga, of the Buddhist Kalachakra Tantra, which this is the Kalachakra Tantra or mandala behind me, where it refers to the withdrawal of the 5 senses from external objects to be replaced by the mentally created senses of an enlightened deity. So a lot of times with Tibetan, and particularly in the Tibetan Buddhist traditions, they have lots of deities that they focus on. Every mandala, every thonka, there's a beautiful one in the back. Where's another one? This one with Rinpoche. There's so much symbology and imagery that you can just get lost in. And this one behind me, the Kalachakra mandala, not only does it have gold immersed into it, painted with it, but it is a portal of beyond time and space. It's a really, really powerful one. And there's a whole teaching on this Kalachakra Tantra. So we're going to focus our minds and our energy to this state of Pratyahara tonight. How's that sound? Yeah, you ready? You ready to jump around? Yeah, I know, I am too. I was going to jet and go out to the airport right afterwards, but I just talked to Omar. He doesn't think I need to go. Yeah. I'm flying an airline that I've never flown before, and I'm totally unfamiliar with it. So if it was just me, it wouldn't be a big deal, but because it's a Tonkin, I'm just like, I'm nervous. So I've had a lot of anxiety coming up about this trip. It's interesting. I don't normally have this sort of thing, but rolling with it. Okay, let's tune in. Thanks for coming, y'all. And whoever's joining us online, thank you so much. So close your eyes. Stretch your spine long. Root it and lift it. Root down through the tip of the tailbone and lift up through the crown. Keep rubbing the hands. Listening to the sound with the hands rubbing. This is right away where we can begin to practice this Pratyahara. We start to tune our senses inward, directing the energy inward. Good. So we're balancing the brain. We're working with the sun and moon energies, again, with this movement of the hands, working with the elemental energies, the 7 star force energies. All right, let's really rub briskly now, this last couple of seconds. Good. And then we'll consolidate and put a lot of pressure between the hands tonight, about 5 pounds of pressure at least. Lift your chest. Let the thumbs rest right in the center of your chest, of the sternum, where the heart chakra exists, and just find that connection. It's almost magnetic. The thumbs just boom, they just go right into that sweet spot. Just take some nice, easy breaths now. Feel the energy of the spine start to percolate and circulate a little bit more strongly. The breath is deepening. Starting to have this present moment, deep sense of relaxation and relief. Just be here now. Grateful for the body, the mind, breath, and always this lovely opportunity that we share of practicing together, building community, and cultivating this group consciousness. Let's inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Again. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Deep breath in. Hold your breath. Squeeze the energy up the spine. Exhale. Conscious that we have activated our Kundalini. She is rising up, spiraling up. Chakras are coming online now. And we'll connect everything internally to the external field of light and radiance that completely surrounds us above and below. And we'll expand this field of beautiful, luminous energy and frequency with the light of truth. Ajigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigurudeve name, Ajigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigurudeve name, Ajigade name, Jugadagade name, Satagade name, Siddhigurudeve name. Inhale. Holding your breath, expand your light, clear, bright, radiant, all around you. Merging together, let's beam to infinity and beyond, sending a clear message, a strong message of peace, unity, hope, love. And exhale. And in gratitude, we bow to the light team that's always with us, the ancestors, the guides, the angels, the seers that have come before us, the sages, the rishis, the avatars. Satnam. Good. Okay, let's jump around. Stand up. I'll go through it with you first, actually. I guess I should do that. All right, let me just remind you how this works. We are going to do it in pattern cycles of 8. And we want to really connect our navel point to the tip of the tongue. Hud, 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 hud. Yes, we want to really project. We want to create this Udayana Vayu, this strong projection of wind and energy that we have. So in this case, even though we're working to Pratyahar, project inward or move inward, direct inward, we really want to project outward. Okay, so we have that balance. So we're going to start with clapping the hands overhead 8 times. Hud, 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 hud. Now we're going to slap the ground 8 times. Hud, 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 hud. Now we're going to rise up and pat the air. Hud, 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 HUD. Now you have a choice. You can either do full-on jumping jack or you can do this, right? But we're going to do it this way. HUD, 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 HUD. So we actually do 4 jumping jacks, but we chant each movement. So we're doing 8 HUDs, right? Now we'll go to the right with archer pose. HUD, 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 HUD. To the left. HUD, 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 HUD. Now remember, when we do the archer, we want to seat both of the heels. We want to really drive the energy down 30 feet. Just visualize that. That's a long way. That's easily over a story high of a building for measurement. Boom, just really seat it down there strong, okay? And also the fact that you're projecting, you've got past, present, and future. So you're projecting, creating that creative force, seed sound to be implemented into that experience as well. Okay, now we're going to do jumping jacks again. HUD, 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 HUD. All right, now we're going to bend backwards. HUD, 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 HUD. Jumping jacks. HUD, 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 HUD. To the left, 4. HUD, 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 HUD. To the right, 4. HUD, 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 HUD. Okay, we're going to go right into it again. So that's our cycle. Okay, and we go fast. Just have fun with it. You'll screw up because I know I will. And you just laugh and just do whatever, you know. I forget what that, freeform it. No, what? Hold on, never mind. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, here we go. Give us a good volume, Jen, please.
Ready? 3, 2.
Okay, here we go. HUD, 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 to the left. HUD, 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 Okay, here we go. All right, drink some water. Wow, that's amazing. So when you have that whoa moment, something really big just recalibrated. Um, that's my story anyway. Ay, yeah, because I feel it's like whoa, and then it's like a whole new shift has happened or something. So that's why I was just like, okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Well, in the Super Health Addiction Recovery program that I did a whole 10-day course on how to teach different modalities and ways of recovery, utilizing yoga in cooperation, of course, with other therapeutic modalities, mainly medical, particularly with alcohol, because when someone's detoxing from alcohol, it can be life-threatening. So that's part of the process, and you acknowledge that. But acupuncture, massage, and specific nutrition, juicing in particular, and supplementation. It's a fascinating course. Full 10 days in Espanola at the ashram, at the Mother Ashram in New Mexico. And then my first grandchild was about to be born, and I almost didn't go because we were so concerned that we would miss the birth, because it's 10 hours away, to drive. And we pulled our trailer, and we were camping there to be able to do this, for me to do this course. But literally, the day the course ended, Tiffany went into labor. And I mean, it was like hell on wheels, pulling this big ass fifth wheel that we had. We had this really monster fifth wheel, and we burned the road, and we got back in like almost just under 9 hours, just in time. We screeched up to Centennial Hospital. I know, it was wild. And Omar goes, just go in. And so I go running into the emergency room up. And as I'm going down the hall, I hear, wee! She had just been born. And it was quite a difficult delivery, difficult labor. They ended up having to do an emergency C-section. Tiffany wanted so badly to have a natural birth with Eva, but that wasn't going to be the case. So anyway, our little Eva introduced us to being grandparents. So, but I'll never forget, we did this set every day. We did it outside, we did it inside. I mean, it's very stimulating. And in the course, and if you're in a recovery program that's utilizing this technology of Kundalini, you do it for 31 minutes at a time. Yeah, it's really intense. So I think we just did 11 minutes. I wasn't timing it, but what did we do? Oh, I guess I could tell you what we did. I can't see that. Boy, my eyes are really getting funky. Hold on. Okay, we did 8 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we were going full strong the whole time, so that was great. All right, so now let's take all this amazing energy and let's put it into the Pratyahar experience and the practice. This is Jedi mind training at its finest. So sit comfortably. And what I want you to do is initially keep your eyes wide open, and you're going to gaze straight ahead. Your hands are going to be in Gyan Mudra on the knees. And when you have your hands in the Gyan Mudra, I want you to touch the tip of the Jupiter finger to the pad of the thumb. All right, no nails connecting, just the tissue of the fingertips and the thumb tip. So we're going to keep the eyes wide open, look straight ahead. And you're going to inhale constantly for 5 seconds. You're going to hold the breath for 10 seconds. And then you're going to exhale constantly for 5 seconds. And again, inhale for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then keep going with that, but I want you to increase the inhalation to 10 and hold for 15 and exhale for 10. I want you to increase that at your own pace. Just meditate on this inflow and outflow of breath, the divine spark of life. And even though we have eyes wide open, I want you to consciously be directing your energy inward. No, David. Correct. Yeah, it's a smooth, continuous flow. The only thing you're holding in is the in-breath. And you're at the top of the inhale. And you're increasing that to 15 seconds. Okay? 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 10. Good. We're going to be here for a few minutes, okay? So really focus on the outflow of the breath, the inflow and the outflow of the breath. Just do your best. If you need to increase maybe just a couple of seconds to be 6 or 7 seconds of the inhale and the exhale, and you'll hold the breath for instead of 10 seconds, maybe 12 or 13. You can certainly do that. We're building up to the inhale and the exhale at a constant inhale and a constant exhale of 10 seconds from 5 to 10. And we're holding for 10 to 15 seconds. Keep the eyes open. Keep your spine nicely lengthened. Just keep going. Even though the eyes are open, train to go inward and focus on the inflow and the outflow of the breath. Your posture nice and tall, lengthened spine, steady. Keep your gaze steady, face relaxed, eyes are soft with the steady gaze. We're here for another 3 minutes. Hold steady. Last 60 seconds. Allow yourself to drop in even further into your concentration and your inward focus. Feel that balance between the sun and the moon. Building your radiance and your circumvent force field. Now just relax the breath and please close the eyes. Just sit still for a moment. Good. Inhale. And exhale. So we're going to take our right index finger. You're going to close the right nostril. You're going to breathe in long and deep through the left nostril and hold up to 45 seconds if you can. You're focusing here at the third eye. And then after the amount of time that you can hold for, you're going to block the left nostril and exhale completely, 4 strokes through the right. So it's a long, deep breath in through the left. And hold and focus at the third eye. Close the left. Exhale powerfully and completely. 4 strokes out the right. Inhale long and deep through the left. And hold. Keep going. Keep your spine nicely lengthened. Hold steady and relaxed. This part of this two-part pranayama is fully directing your attention and energy now inward in this state of Pratyahar. Balancing our mental energy, increasing our magnetic radiance. Last 2 minutes. Keep up. Now these last few cycles, let's increase the exhale to 8 strokes. Keep going. Increase to 8 strokes out these last few moments. After your next exhalation, just relax. A really beautiful integration posture is doing forward fold, Paschimottanasana. So stretch the legs out and just, you can either stretch up, you can come all the way down like this, or just let yourself come down, leading with the heart, catching hold or wherever you are able to on either the toes or the legs. Legs can be a comfortable distance apart to open the low back, not locking the knees, keeping the feet flexed so that you have engagement with the quadricep, the top of the legs, so the back of the legs can just relax and stretch and open. Keep softening into this yin posture. And just continue to move your energy and senses inward. Long, deep breathing now. We're going to stay in this posture for a good 3 to 5 minutes. Just relax into it. Just become like wax, just melt.
Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad, Ek Onkar, 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 Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad, Ek Onkar,
Slowly come up.
Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad, Ek Onkar,
Sorry.
Ek Onkar,
And then twisting to the left.
Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad,
Slowly unwind, twist to the right.
Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar, Satguru Prasad.
Stay inward with your focus. Unwind. Left hand on the floor, right arm comes up and over, and just stretch over to the left, opening up the right side of the body. Long, deep breathing. Inhale, coming up. Right hand comes down. Exhale, the left arm comes up and over, stretching over to the right now, opening the left side of the body.
All the love in this world is flowing.
And then inhaling up. Good. All right, let's set ourselves to do this really beautiful power and projection kriya. So we'll take again, once more, all this incredible inward direction of the sensory energy, and once more powerfully directed outward, stirring up the kundalini. And it really is going to give you a tremendous amount of power into your life and over life. Often, we do teach about how to die. And this is gives you that sense of releasing any fear of death. It's very empowering. The soul is eternal, but again, this vessel does have a lifespan. So, the more we can just embrace that and really move through that process of the inevitability of one day we will leave this physical form, and not to be afraid of it, but rather it just be another part of our adventure. So we're going to do this, not a complicated mudra, but I do want to be precise with it. So we're going to take our, what are we going to take? Our Saturn and ring fingers, and we're going to bend them in so that they're going to touch the knuckles. All right. Now you're going to cross over the little fingers and cross over the Jupiter fingers. Now we're going to take our thumbs and lay them on top of whatever Jupiter finger is on top. In my case, my left one happens to be on the top. If the right one is on top, that's okay. All right. Does everyone have that mudra? Do we need to do it again? Dave, you got it, kiddo? Yeah. So the pinky, Mercury, and the Jupiter fingers are just like laying on top of each other. Yeah. And then the Saturn and the Sun fingers are bent at the knuckles and pressing. You feel the pads of those fingers in the palms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to hold this mudra at the heart center. And we're going to hold it so that the thumbs are projecting outward. All right. So it's not like this. It's like this. Okay. Yeah. Everyone looks terrific. Good, Rosie. Yeah. Excellent. Now the mantra is Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. So we have emphasis on the eighth Govinda, on the final syllable. All right. We're going to get a nice rhythm going. Govinda is incredibly powerful. It's the warrior mantra. And we're just going to breathe in necessary. Again, the eyes are going to be focused at the tip of the nose. So we're going to keep them 1/10 open. You know, we've done a lot of looking straight ahead, and we've directed the drishti up. Now we're going to direct the drishti slightly down and lock the mind, the optical nerve rather, right on the tip of the nose. But we want to have a continuous Govinda, and we're going to do the effects of this mantra is going to be in tandem with Sonatam again, doing a rhythmic chant of it. It's really good. So we want also, though, it says to chant with the lips and not with the mouth. Govinda, 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 Govinda. So it's going to feel weird. We love that, right? Okay, so lots of little details that are super important, and we do want to be really specific with the enunciation and the pronunciation. So again, do we have the sound current accurate? Govinda, right? Govinda, 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 Govinda. So in the first 7 rounds, it's on the first syllable. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Got it? You'll hear it. So at the end, we're going to imagine the cosmos. We're going to do this cosmic projection and expand ourselves so that we feel as vast as the cosmos and as peaceful. And we want to feel our pulse merge with the cosmic pulse. And you will start to feel the pulse in the hands in this mudra. You will start to feel it. And you want to also project and rise above, see yourself above the earth, and then go beyond that. Let's see where we go. Yeah? We're going to really work with our Kundalini, the Mother Goddess Kundalini, big time. Okay, I think we're ready. We're going to be doing this for probably about 15 minutes at least. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, give us some nice volume, please, Jen. Thank you, dear. Okay, so set your mudra. Point the thumbs outward. Look down at the tip of the nose. Barely open the eyes. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Now inhale and exhale, and just relax the hands down. Cosmically project yourself. See yourself hovering above the earth. Start to expand more and more. Feel your pulse merging with the pulse of the universe. Maintain this sense of vastness. Lie down and deeply relax on your back. Take your time. Deeply relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Another deep breath in. Exhale completely. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Roll your wrists and roll your ankles. Both directions. Bend your knees up to the chest. Rub the soles of the feet together. Bring your hands over the heart center and rub them together too. Now keep your knees bent up to the chest. Bring your arms into a T on the floor. Drop your knees to the left. Relax them completely. Let them be super heavy. Turn your head to the right. Just relax. Let the body adjust. Bring your knees up with an inhale. Exhale, go to the other side. Again, let the legs totally relax. Turn your head the opposite direction the knees are going. Just relax. Let the body adjust. Bring your knees up, hug them in. Just gently rock side to side. Give yourself a little low back massage, kidney massage, liver massage. When you're ready, you can rock up and down a few times on the spine, entire spine, or you can just continue to rock side to side and make your way up this way. This is a planet of poles, of opposites, of extremes. And now especially it is extremely divided. It's truly a war that is raging between good and evil. Being a human is extreme at the best of times, and we happen to be living in these times that are very extreme. The polarity of this planet is very real. The density of this planet is very real. And we can't experience the bliss and the love, the oneness, without experiencing the opposite, the polar. This is the human experience. And it's important that we embrace this. We participate fully in this. We remember it. Now more than ever, it's time we commit to our human experience, even if we're hurting. And this is especially important if we're hurting. As a species, we're experiencing a collective death and an initiation. But alchemy is happening, and because alchemy is truly possible, and you're here as an alchemist. Alchemy isn't all light and love. It's quite the contrary. It requires that we dive deep into the unfathomable depths of the human experience in order to transmute it into gold. Indeed, it's only through the darkness, through surrendering to the darkest of caves, to the mystery itself, that true, unshakable, lasting, sustainable light and change is even possible. So a starseed activation, which is really beautiful, and I'll share it. I surrender to my role as a cosmic alchemist. I choose to embrace the extremes of my humanity as a path to genuine, sustainable oneness. I'm committed to seeding my soul into the earth and coming home to my body. Please bring your hands in prayer mudra. We'll bless ourselves, bless our loved ones, bless our beautiful Mother Earth. She's going through a big change as well. Bless all beings on this earth, our human family, all sentient beings as well, all life on this earth, and all beings beyond this earth. And please join me in this blessing. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. One long Satnam. Sat Nam. Go in beauty. Peace be with you. Until we meet again in the light of our hearts, may peace reign on earth. Satnam. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. So you're welcome. So I will see you after May 10th. And Ram Ravi is teaching this Sunday. We will not have classes next week, FYI. Then the next class we have will be Derek is going to be teaching on Thursday the 9th. So all next week it's going to be quiet here. Yeah. And then we'll come back into full action the following Thursday with Derek as our teacher and guide. Yeah, that's a big Waheguru. So we have and then right when I get back, we have Mother's Day on the 12th. And we're going to do a beautiful class that morning to celebrate the mystery of Mother. And whether you've had a positive or a negative relationship with the Mother in your life, we'll celebrate that energy of Mother that is so healing. And the prayer of the Mother is the most powerful prayer really in the universe. It's an extraordinarily powerful prayer. So we'll get into that. And the next day on the 13th is my 5th Divine Women's Circle. Betty, you need to come to one of those. Yeah, and Rosie, we need to have you come. So we're going to experience the listening woman and Shunya. And that when we, as women, learn to listen to that inner voice within ourselves, we become truly whole and healed. And we listen to the views of everybody. We learn to listen. You know, we really activate that listening skill. So yeah, and then we have a full moon after that in May. On the 23rd, 22nd. Oh yeah, on the 20th, we're going to do it on the 22nd because the moon actually is full early in the morning. Is it full early in the morning the next day? Or
6 a.m.
yeah, so I wanted to do some moon magic. So we're going to do it on the night of the 22nd. It's in Sagittarius with Gemini. Yeah, so it's very much about equity, inclusion, and diversity. DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. We learned a new term, DEI. Have you ever heard that term before? Have you heard that term, Dave, in your corporate world? It's a big term. Yeah. So we're going to incorporate it metaphysically on that full moon. So mark your calendar for that. Yeah. So let's have tea and fruit.
The week later, we have sadhana.
That's oh, thank you, Derek. You know we don't have that on the calendar. We need to put. You did, Jen. Way good, Jen. Brilliant. And Derek is leading in sadhana that day with Ram Ravi. Yeah, I know. Super happy. Thank you, Derek. I completely forgot about that. What date is that?
26th, Memorial Day weekend.
Are you out of town? That's all right. Derek will be back. He's going to lead sadhana for a while now that I know he wants to do it. Yeah, amazing. Okay, and you know, we always contribute to Serving Love Las Vegas. So if you can't be here and you still want to contribute, you can. Let's have some fruit, tea. I feel so good right now.
It was hard to come back.
Yes, I feel really good. Yeah. Yeah, we did this pranayama thing on Tuesday night too that I went really deep in. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, we opened up to the whole forehead. It was wild. Okay, let me give you. Nice.
Especially from our beginning